Little chorus this morning. Both groups of calves and the cows. I wasn't even halfway to the barn when somebody spotted me in the dark and started yelling at me to feed them. But see, these girls come right up here now. Good mornings, ladies. How are you? But then they're just not so sure. They just get that little bit of, I don't know about this. But curiosity, maybe? What do you think? 446. I wish Ty would have actually sat down and taken her time to write on these tags and not make it look like a first grader did it. Her excuse, it's my first time. Well, it's not your first time writing numbers. I mean, 423, right there in front of me. Her number is basically the same size letters as her date of birth on the bottom of the tag. 445 is more appropriately sized, but still looks like a kindergartner did it or a preschooler. 451. She's actually probably the best looking tag in here. She seems to like me the most out of this group. I went through the yellow tag over there. It looks like that was done right. Not that I've gotten a good look at it. Yeah, actually 43A. I can read that without any trouble. That's sized accordingly and shaped right. So just remember that if you're handwriting tags. Take a minute. If you're not sure what you're doing, get a piece of paper the same size as the tag and see if everything fits and how to do it. Because, I mean, with the exception of that yellow tag, most of these others, we're not going to be able to read that later when you need to. Without further ado, I better get their breakfast to them. She just backed out. I don't know why. Plenty of grain there. So, nice and peaceful in here now. And, oh, hey. Can't tell who that is, can you? Brent wouldn't know who that was, that's for sure. Or the one against the pole right there. This side of the pole. Everybody should know who's on the other side of the pole. And they're all in here. I forgot to mention too, it's a little chilly this morning. 36 degrees, 98% humidity. And I would have got a shot of the moon, but I'm not sure what my camera's going to do because it's literally straight above us. I figure if I tried that, it would flip. Y'all would get knocked out of your chairs, probably hit the ceiling with your heads and get a concussion and then blame me. And let's see if I can do this or not. Where'd it go? Okay. There it is. Hopefully y'all didn't get flipped around. Might fall on top of Murphy if you did. Oh, those LED lights are the best thing we did in here. They're on nice and bright. But the ones we have not switched to LEDs yet. Yeah, that looks a lot brighter in here than it is. On camera, on the drill presses, that's at least twice as bright as it is, if not 3 times. Or I mean, less bright, yeah. So those 3 have not been done. And the one by the door. I'm after some screws. It takes 3 screws to mount cameras, and we got the other cameras in yesterday. But I'm still getting the second one mounted through with the first monitor we got. And so far I'm liking it. We'll see. I mean, I know I checked and they made it to the barn without any trouble. So that's what the other 2 sets are for. But I was going to show the lights while I was in here. That's what happens when it's, I don't know, it says it's 42 outside. It was 36 earlier. Yeah, over here it says we're 47. That's kind of what that one's showing too, but kind of hard to turn the heat on when you got a big open hole yet. I want her to get, she's going to complain, but it's cold in there, Daddy. Well, yeah, it was, you had the 80-degree days or the 70-degree days to work on this and get it done so we can get it out of the way. He's going round and round. Not sure if that's dust or steam, fog. Actually, it looks like what's behind him is dry enough to plant. They're just not planting yet. If they are, they're north side of the side road yet. I thought I'd show you that quick.
Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Stand up. I came in but had to wash my hands. She wanted to give me love because she just woke up from a nap. But I had to wash my hands first, and now she won't come to me. Maybe I should have left them full of dirt and grease. So I got asked this morning if I recognized that little union suit she's wearing. I was like, yeah, it's a baby suit. So that was Kylan's. Then it was handed down to Brooke. And now it's handed down to Blakely. So Becky said that's the one she kept. Okay, let's go see Oma. Oma's not over. You're not doing the wash. Come on. Stubborn like her mother and her auntie and her Oma. Well, there you go. That's how you plant with at least 600 horse around here. He runs a 13-foot cultipacker and a 13-foot drill. Unless he's running 14-foot now. Looks like a new drill. But in these hills, that's how you do it. If you want to guess how fast he was going, well, they put heavier springs on their drills. They run 10, 12 miles an hour usually. A lot better than pulling something really wide and going too slow. I'm grabbing garbage cans and recycle cans. One garbage can was in the middle of, well, not in the middle of the road, but half into the lane. That's not where I left it. Same with the recycling. One of them still has a bunch of stuff in it. So it was clear this morning in the moon, and then we got fogged in for a bit. Now it's pretty nice. It's after lunch now, though. And looking up there and debating on where I put the cows next, I might put them back in that other hayfield they were in. But on would chew that down as close as they can, because I definitely got to try to get some gophers out of there. And definitely got to try to get the little disc run over it and smooth it up some. Anyway, I've been messing with cameras this afternoon. I got the other one for the first pair put up. Shows part of the yard. And trying to figure out, I got one paired up and ready to go, another set. They're going to go in the barn, but I'm not sure where yet. So anyway, that's what's happening. And I took my binocular out because right where we can't see from here, there's something red up there in the field. Mylar balloon. Anyway, that's, I got to take it out, put it in the house, let it dry out. That got soaked when I was gassing gophers yesterday morning. Bike got hosed off after that too, because it was nasty. Well, there's the brand new camera I put up last spring, whenever the hell it was. That's the Hobo Freight one, but that's got the, what they call them, Cree LEDs. The little chips in there instead of the regular LEDs like the older ones were. There's a new one in its place. So it can see, it's looking at me right now. It can see everything we saw in here before. Actually, probably not quite, because the other one was actually mounted that way. It was on the beam and not on the pole, but this one's mounted on the pole for a reason, because it will swing around and look at all this too. So we're going to leave that camera there. It's been working the whole time, but we can only see like this upright on the gate, straight to the wall. All we see is, well, actually more like here. We can't see in that corner from there,
That one we can spin around and look right at it. And the mate to this camera is right there. So we'll be able to see what that one misses, which isn't very much. I mean, it's half a section right here. And, well, from about right in there across. But there's usually nothing there to worry about. But it will also, for those times it's hard to see down here from the other end, we can turn that one and look right in there. Or, I'm not sure how far around it'll actually come. The one I put up on the front of the house comes around to where it would see right here. Which, if it comes around that far, it's going to see maybe not right there, but the rest of that. And that one up there that wasn't working for a while has been working fine the last couple of days. I have no idea why. But that does show this whole pin, so we're going to leave it there. And go from there. I got 2 more to do something with. I know one's going to go in the feed barn. Maybe both. I don't know. I mean, we can always get another. And as far as cost, you know, it's a little more than the stuff from Hobo Freight was. But at the same time, they're more versatile. And I think the only place you can find these now is on Amazon. And they're no less expensive than they were on Hobo Freight. Or at Hobo Freight. I mean, still good. We'll either use them here or give them to somebody. Ty and Maury need a couple. A couple more anyway. But, you know, the distance they got to travel might be a little more than what these will do. I don't know. But I also got the coax cable and the big antennas for them. So see what happens.
Blakey, say bye-bye.
Look at the styling girl. Apparently, Ty's going to take her to her mama and daddy, and then they're going to take her to one of the farm stores. So look at that.
Compliment to TT, huh? TT dresses you good, and
She's all set to go.
there's your bunnies too, huh?
All set to go.
They're nice.
She smacks the phone.
Can you say I love you?
Comes up that says my app was screwed up. Can
you say I love you? Can you say I love you?
Hey. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Can you say bye-bye?
Is that right?
Hey, can you say thank you and bye? Can you say thank you? Good job.
Close enough.
Good job.
Okay. You'll be good. You'll be good. Silly butt.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bing.
I'm trying to get this one pointed the right direction. It's about a 5-second delay to move. There's 3 seconds. I had it better than that once. It showed right to the top of the back of that feeder, but that's okay. And I can't really get any better going sideways. It comes back to like here instead of there, so. But the other camera, I got nothing. I held it to that post. The only difference was I was on this side of the post the other day, and the antennas were in a different position. So I'm going to go down and the way the thing is setting, see if there's a picture on here of the, yeah, there's the cameras. The way it's mounted, the antennas are pointed straight down instead of up like that, which going at this end of the barn's the same way because can't go up with them. So I'm going to try pointing them straight out. That's one of the options. The biggest thing it says in the book, it shows correct and incorrect. Well, the incorrect would be if these were pointed straight up and down, and on the other ones they were pointed this way or this way. So you either got to be parallel to what's out there or perpendicular to it. That's the best I can explain it, but I got to go back out and do that, see if this one will connect. There were 3 puppies in here a little bit ago, and I just came out and yelled at Tweedledee and Tweedledum there because they were over here barking at him up there. They're finishing up. He's probably doing corners now, but they were up there in the middle of the field.
I went back in to grab this because that one camera is not going to work. The one at that end, I can't get it to connect. And I come out the door and there's 3 puppies over here playing. They shoved it over and crawled out underneath it. They can't climb out of this one. The plastic one they could climb out of. So, anyway. Yeah, here you go. He's actually making some dust now. I got her broke up early enough. So, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that camera because it ain't going to work there. Really kind of pisses me off because I got a plug-in right there. And can't get far enough away from that plug-in to mount it anywhere else and still work. I don't think. Actually, I probably can. I can probably move it that away. Put it up on the beam because the cameras come with a fairly long cord. The frickin' monitors don't though. Like a 2-foot cord on the monitor. I just weaseled one up with the others. Actually, this one. And that camera will see see about like that to the trucks. And it'll see about like that out there. I can see the west hayfield. I can't see the east hayfield close to the bottom down here. So that's pretty cool. Just getting it where it's showing what I want it to see normally is a bitch. But I don't know if I can move that one. I can probably get it about here, but I don't know if that's going to do it. It's either going to make it better or worse. I'm going to try it.